Let me continue with the mechanism of Indian monsoon in this second module. I hope you are patient enough to listen to me now. Are you ready? The third mechanism is the presence of high pressure area in the east of Madagascar. Now this Madagascar is an island east of South Africa. Clear? It is near the Indian Ocean. So you are seeing that it is approximately situated at 20 degrees south over the Indian Ocean. And here there is high pressure. And this high pressure, it affects the Indian monsoon. Is it clear? In this slide, you can see the island Madagascar that is approximately 20 degrees south over the Indian Ocean, and there is high pressure. The intensity and the position of this high pressure area, it is affecting our Indian monsoon. Clear? Next point is that the Tibetan plateau gets intensely heated. Obviously it gets intensely heated during the summer, and this results in strong vertical currents, air currents, and the formation of low pressure area over the Tibetan plateau at about 9 kilometers above the sea level. Once again, let us go through all the mechanism right from the beginning. First, what did I say? The differential heating and cooling of land and water. Second point, we said about the shift of the position of the ITCZ, and this is the equatorial trough over the Ganga plain. Third point, we discussed the presence of high pressure area east of Madagascar, an island that is situated east of South Africa. Clear? The next point is about the Tibetan Plateau. The Tibetan Plateau gets intensely heated during the summer, and this results in strong vertical air currents and the formation of low pressure area over the Tibetan Plateau at about 9 kilometers above the sea level. Clear? Last point is about the movement of westerly jet streams to the north of the Himalayas and the presence of easterly jet streams over the Indian peninsula during summer. The last point is about the westerly jet stream and the easterly jet stream. So that is how we are seeing the mechanism of monsoon in India. Let me now sensitize you about the jet streams, the easterly jet streams, the westerly jet streams, and also about the western cyclonic disturbance. The jet streams are a narrow belt of high altitude. That means, at a raised area above 12,000 meters. Westerly winds. The speed of the jet streams, it varies from about 110 kilometers per hour in summer to about 184 kilometers per hour in winter. So when does the jet stream blow with a very high speed? That is during the winter season, 184 kilometers per hour in winter. And these jet streams, they are located approximately over 27 degrees to 30 degrees north latitude. Therefore, they are known as what? Subtropical westerly jet streams. And over India, these jet streams are blowing towards the south of the Himalayas. So the subtropical westerly jet streams is located approximately 27 degrees to 30 degrees north latitude, and they blow throughout the year except in summer. So jet streams are what? These are high speed winds which are blowing during summer as well as in winter. Clear, everybody?